Hey guys, took from the video challenge thing over the holidays and just getting back at it now. So, but before I get into that, I want to get back to the the 7-day video challenge that I did. And one of the days, the question was, what one thing that you've never told anybody, and tell it. And you know, growing up in my recovery and whatnot, I've always looked at that as it has to be a dirty, rotten secret. And having had all those dirty, rotten secrets out, I don't have any more of those. And so I figured I didn't have anything to say. Well, I watched a video the other day of another guy doing this challenge, and it made me realize it doesn't have to be a dirty, rotten secret. There's a couple of things that I've never told anybody, and it's because of it's because being scared of what other people will think and say, and people thinking I'm silly or that it's a dumb idea. So anyway, here it is. Let's just spit it out. There's a couple things I've always wanted to do. Well, I can't say always, but there are a couple things that I want to do that I struggle with mentally about how people are going to think about it. One of them is writing a book, telling my story. And I struggle with that a little bit because how do I do that and preserve my anonymity within the spiritual foundations of the recovery program? And two, I just struggle with that because of, you know, what will people think? What will people say? Do people really want to hear what I have to say? And the other thing is that I would like to, I've always thought it'd be cool to do a vlog, a video vlog, like on YouTube type thing. But once again, you know, it's like, what do I have to say? What do I have to share? Would anybody listen? And I guess it doesn't matter, you know. And I got to get over that fear, you know. There's no freedom. Freedom and fear can't coexist in the same place. And if I'm being fearful of what other people will think or say about me, then I'm not living in freedom. And today I want to live in freedom. So the only way I get to do that is to step out and first off tell you guys these things and then take action and move forward with them. So there it is. That's a struggle for me. So the question comes from Harley, and the question was, who was your childhood hero and why? And it's pretty easy answer for me. That would be my grandpa Strofe, because he was awesome. You know, that guy taught me how to chop firewood. He taught me how to pour concrete. He gave me my first dip of Copenhagen when I was 5 years old, or however old I was. I was a little guy. He thought I was going to take it and it was going to make me sick and I wasn't going to want it no more. Well, he was wrong. But you know, I got to spend tremendous amounts of time with my grandpa growing up. I got to go, you know, I'd spend a couple weeks every year with them. For a period of several months, we lived with them. I got to live in the house. Mom and Dad lived in a little camper trailer out on the property. And, you know, Grandpa never had a bad word for me. Even when I tried to burn down the shop. I was playing with a aerosol can of, I don't know, WD-40 or it was probably 808, which is a Swepco product that Grandpa used to sell. But I was playing with that and a lighter, and he had an old abandoned car out back behind the shop, and I caught it on fire. Anyway, he was really upset about that. But you know, he taught me a lot of lessons in life. One of the most important ones was, you know, we were chopping firewood when I was like 8 or 9 years old, and it was a long ways from where we were cutting firewood to where we were stacking it. And I'd split a piece of firewood and I'd pick that thing up, and man, I'd run it all the way over to the woodshed and come back and grab another piece and run it all the way over to the woodshed. And he looked at me and he said, man, you're going to work yourself to death in about 10 minutes. He said, take less trips, do less work, get more work done. And man, you know, I have taken that lesson and put it to work in so many different aspects of my life. So my childhood hero was my grandpa Strofe. He died when I was 21 years old, and I miss him a lot. Still, all these years later, I miss him a lot. I would give anything to almost anything to sit down and share with him the things that I've learned from him and the things that are going on in my life today. So anyway, this is drawing on long, so I'm going to sign off. Peace out.